everybody. Hello kila mtu. Karibu sana. Welcome for our class today. Let me ask others to join. Please join. Let me let others join. Let's get started. So blog posts. So today we are going to learn about content creation and the art of blogging. And the reason as to why I decided to have this lesson, to hold this class, is because somebody came to my inbox and they told me, "Good afternoon, Jane. I'm a clinical officer and a pastor. I'm thinking about content creation in health niche." Okay, and we had also discussed about blogging in the health niche last week, and I spent so much time researching this health niche until I think 2 a.m. in the morning, trying to look at it because it's one of the niche in Kenya that I find underutilized. So we have somebody asking, they are called Lisamu Space. "Hello, members. I have been thinking of starting a healthcare medical blog or website. Which is better, blog or website? I have never done. This week I'm planning to learn on YouTube as I move on. Any referrals? YouTube pages you can check which niche is promising." And he was encouraged to focus on health by one of the group members. And the same week when I was on Facebook, I saw somebody talking about blogging, and so many people were negative towards blogging, but so many people gave positive commentary on blogging. Now, I would like us to learn what entails blogging, and we are going to learn what is content creation. And content creation is the process of generating and producing various types of contents for a specific purpose or audience. So you have to have a specific audience, and you have to have a particular type of content, and it should serve a specific purpose. What are they saying? If your audience is mothers, your purpose should be to either talk to them about parenting, motherhood, okay? And the type of content that you create is centered around motherhood, is centered around that area of that audience you are talking about. If your audience is small business owners and you want to sell them digital marketing softwares, your content is either going to review or to compare different types of software that exist. So content can come in different forms, and that includes written articles, blog posts, which you're going to focus on today, social media posts, videos, and also podcasts, infographics, and images, and much, much more. And these more represent webinars, these more represent email swipes, these more represent ebooks, because content is anything that can be read, that can be written. Okay. You see, even those even books, whatever is in those books is content. It's just that it's in a book. Whatever is in the Bible is content. Whatever is in a library is books which have content. An online course is content. Somebody who creates online courses is a content creator. Okay? So, what is content creation? A process of generating and producing various types of content for specific audiences. Okay? And content has its purpose. Okay? And the purpose of content is to entertain, to engage, to persuade. Calligraph Jones is a content creator, only that he does it in form of music. He raps. Otile Brown is a content creator, only that he sings it. Okay? Diana Marwa is a content creator who shares her lifestyle. Okay? Tuko is content creator. Citizen TV, Nation, all those guys are content creator because they do something called informing you. They entertain you. They keep you engaged. And they persuade you to buy things that you usually see on the ads they are running after every 15 minutes. Okay? And content, the Nini, the purpose of content is to market to you something. Okay? You look at Netflix. All movies on Netflix have a black man, white man marrying black woman. Black man marrying white man, trying to market. It's normal to have interracial marriages. You should accept. Because marketing, the purpose of marketing is to create awareness, to educate, and then have people accept. Marketing to you marriage as something that is beautiful. But when you get in there, nobody tells you how to even go about it. Okay, so Netflix or movies or Telemundo market to you sufferings of a poor girl and then who gets married to a rich man and they live happily ever after. But kwa ground vitu ni different. So in your head you enter into marriage with an ideology in your head that's not going to work. Okay, it tries to persuade you. Content tries to persuade you to do something, and that something is usually marketing. Okay, when you see mkurugenzi talk about something and in the middle he is involving KRA, he is marketing KRA. When you see Mama Otis with Mama Michael in Naivas buying products, that is marketing Naivas supermarket. So content main purpose is marketing. Another purpose is branding. And another purpose is education. And another purpose is entertainment. And another purpose is communication. Now, personally, I write articles, I write blog posts, and I review softwares that help small business owners. And I write about softwares that are for email marketing, that are for I review CRM tools. I write about web hosting companies. And when I'm writing about these things, it's either I compare them or I just review it, or I just write the benefits of Monday.com, the benefits of Asana, the benefits of Salesforce, the benefits of this and that. If I'm not highlighting the benefits of a tool, I'm comparing Monday with Asana with Salesforce. I'm comparing based on pricing, okay? The number of the years probably they have served the market, the number of customers they have, and so many other factors, okay? So let's continue. So talk to me in the chat and tell me, do you guys have a blog? Do you have a blog? Have you considered having a blog? And what is the niche of your blog? Okay. So in my case, I usually do comparison. I do reviews. Other blogs, they report news like tuko.com. And when they are reporting news, they integrate ads in their articles. Now, What is the definition of blogging? Blogging is the act of writing articles, commentary, or personal reflection on various topics or interests. Sharing media content such as photos or video, and engaging readers through comments and social media. All the time when you read tuko.com, Tuko is very good at writing headlines that make people engage in the comment section. They can even do a misleading post. They said on my post, I'm Mama Fua who used to make millions. And in the comment section, people were saying, she is Mama Fua who would do extra things, like probably sucking that small thing when she would go to do laundry to those women, to those houses, to those men's houses. And I went to Tuko and I told them, first of all, I never told you I made millions as Mama Fua. Secondly, I told you I was making like 700 shillings when I was doing laundry for people. When I started making meaningful money, it's when I did affiliate marketing and when I started teaching and when I started doing digital marketing. So blog posts can be used with the headlines, can be used to do this, whatever they are saying here. Have people engage through comments and social media. And if you're going to be a blogger, you can use emotional blog posts that trigger people emotion, but please don't be misleading like Tuko, because Tuko, they mislead like there is no tomorrow. So blogging is the act of writing articles. Let me know in the chat. We are 9 people. Let me know in the chat. Have you ever written any article? Have you ever given any commentary in form of a blog post? Okay. Do you have a personal blog where you write about yourself? Okay. Or do you have a blog that writes about different topics? Do you have a blog where you share your photography? You know, you can start a blog where you go take photographs na huku Murang'a, and you come and you put them on your website, on your blog, and you just start telling people stories of that place as you sell those photos to people. Okay? Blog is not just for Mushene like Tuko and Mpasho and Gafra. We have seen that a blog can be used to educate, to inform. Content can be used to educate, to inform. And blogging is one method of content creation. So if you can go to Nauku Murang'a, uchukue photograph, uweke kwa blog yako huko. You see the way Murang'a is beautiful with the hilly places, and you know, a lot of people have not built those places because of venye kuna kwanga na miteremko hivyo. You go take photographs. You go take an aerial with your drone. You take aerial photography in Kiambu, uko Limuru, uko Kimende, very cold areas and very beautiful places, and you put in your blog. It's going to work miracles for you, and you sell those photos. Some photos can go for even 10,000 shillings. Others even go for 100,000 shillings. Now, we have different types of blogs, and these blogs can be personal, corporate, and others can be niche. Like I told you, I have a small blog where I review softwares. So that's a niche blog. Its job is just reviewing, comparing, and writing the benefits of softwares. Tomorrow, I can write about a video editing software. You saw I started doing video editing software. So I'm going to write about Canva, then I'm going to write about vid.io after I experience, because I have experienced the free version and the paid version. So that's a niche blog, okay? A niche blog on babies, parenting, you know. So many mothers want to know when they should start breastfeeding their children, feeding their children solid food. So many mothers want to know how to mix the formula. Okay, so they go to blogs on Google to search this type of information. Hey, how much formula am I supposed to give to my child? Okay. How can I produce more milk as a new mom? That's a niche blog. That's a niche blog. But a blog where I sit down and I start talking about my fashion, my cooking, my my children, my husband, my personal life, the way I travel the world. That's a personal blog. Another blog is the corporate blog, whereby Safaricom can decide to blog. Equity Bank can decide to blog. Who else can decide to blog? Give me list of corporate blogs that you know in Kenya. Give me a list of corporate blogs that you know in Kenya. And before we go on, let us see what Okanya Innocent has to say. Okanya is one of my good friends from 2017 when I started doing affiliate marketing. We met in Yunla, we met in Powerhouse, we were doing JV Zoo, we were doing Max Bounty, and he saw me on TikTok today and he was like, Jane Njambi, I'm happy to see you. And I was so happy to see Innocent. He's from Uganda. Well, in my case, I still have issues with being consistent with a niche and looking for what to post in regard to affiliate link. So Okanya Innocent, which niche are you interested in? Are you interested in, you know, you can even write a blog post on background review softwares. You can write a review on a loan app like Tala. You can write a review on a job search app like Brighter Monday, like I don't know which other links, other apps people use for job search. You can review literally anything in any niche. Okay, but I see you want to add affiliate links. But I would appreciate if you could tell me the niche you want to focus on, Okanya Innocent. Okay. Juliet Wangoi, I have a blog in my website. I am looking into starting blogging about digital marketing. This is an excellent niche. And the way you're going to make money when you're talking about digital marketing is by telling people to book consultation. Tell people, hey, I offer this service, book consultation for 1 hour. They pay you. The other way is you tell people, hey, I have a course in this and that about digital marketing. Buy my course. Hey, I'm recommending this software for digital marketing. Okay, Juliet. Hey, guys, to make your digital marketing like this and that, this software will help you. Juliet is the one who showed me a software that would help me with transcription on my videos, vid.io. So assuming it was her blog I'm leading and I click on vid.io, it would have directed me to her affiliate link. I subscribe for that software and she would have gotten a commission. Okay, so you can monetize your blog using affiliate links. All you need to do is have your niche. Okanya is in Uganda. We met in Yunla, a CPA program, tech and electronic, then soap making. If you are in tech and electronic niche, you can be saying, hey, this time I'm going to be reviewing this Oppo. Woo! It's not an Apple. Today we are going to be reviewing this Oppo. And this Oppo comes in 2 different colors. So you are writing an article. This one, the blue one, and the black one. And you're going to write the features and the price. And then you can go to an electronic shop that has a website and ask them if they have an affiliate program. If they don't have, maybe you can try Jumia affiliate program. And when you sell the electronic, you make a commission. This phone is 44,000 shillings. So assuming you get a commission of 10%, that is 4,000 shillings. And you build a blog, because when I was buying this phone, I came to Google. I came here on Google and I searched. I didn't go to YouTube to research this phone. I searched on Google which I came here and I researched on this Oppo A98, this one. I came here, this is where I came and learned more. And I was reading blog posts. Okay, I did not care about YouTube. I wanted a blog. So you can do something like these are people these are paid ads. But if you come here, you will see this by Oppo, another one by Oppo. Let's see this one if it's a blog. Kind of a blog, but you see, yeah, they show you the network, launch, when it was launched, 2023, body, display, platform, memory, main camera, selfie camera. You come and see all these features. And you come and see other people's opinions and reviews. This is a blog. And if I click and go by, if I come here and decide to compare, remember a blog post can compare, can review, and can highlight, can do like a whole composition thing or an essay thing. But this one, they have chosen to compare and to just highlight the benefits. So they show you the difference between Oppo. I don't know, they are comparing it with who. They want you to compare it with all these. Yeah. So this is a very nice blog. This is actually a blog, guys. This is a blog post, okay? And you can see they are running other ads. But I don't see where they are selling. Let's look at the pictures. Can you see my screen, everybody? Yeah, you can see the screen. Please make sure you engage in the chat. I will appreciate so much. I will appreciate if you tell me, do you have a blog? If you have one, what is your niche? If you don't have one, what type of a blog are you planning to have? Now, here we are. Let's see. How are they? You see, when we click on photographs, we are able to see opinions, people's opinions, and so on and so forth. Specification, they give us the dreamy blue one, the one I have. I don't understand how they are making their money. Anyway, let's look for another blog that's comparing electronics. Do you see how blogs are underutilized in Kenya? This is an e-commerce store. This is not a blog. We only have that one blog, and it's horrible because it's not directing us somewhere to buy the phone, because you should be directing people somewhere to buy the phone. Let's try and see this one. This one is also an e-commerce store. They're giving you the price, they're giving you specification. It's not a blog. So, but all in all, this one was a blog and it's not doing us so much justice. So let's leave it. So, Okanya Innocent anasema he wants to be in tech and electronics. So you can be reviewing phones. You review how it's packaged. You review its specifications. You review all those other things. You even need to talk about the warrant. You compare it with another Oppo. You compare it with a Samsung. You compare it with an iPhone. Imagine comparing an iPhone with anything else, with Oppo. You compare it. You take a microphone, you compare this China microphone with a microphone from the US, different type of microphone. You can compare this microphone with the two microphones that are put here. That is the technology niche. Okay, and then you blog about it, you write articles about it, because in Africa, in Kenya, in Uganda, it's underutilized. So Okanya Innocent, you get a chance to make so much money when you review, you write up. Stop reviewing the one for YouTube. I'm not discouraging it. Leave that one for YouTube. We are talking about articles. You write articles about this. You write articles about this thing. You write articles about this thing. You write articles about anything electronic, mostly some things that are trending. Like people are buying ring lights, people are buying microphones, people are buying those things that put blue light behind here. Those electronic things, those ones that are trending. You start talking about them. These things for Ethernet. This one. You blog about even these things. You say this thing that connects either this thing to the Wi-Fi. You blog about the different companies, you put them there. Because when we are coming to Google, we come to look for those things. We come here. Me, I like using Google very much. And you can see the searches for Oppo, and people are not leveraging on blogging. So you need to blog, because a lot of people want to compare. They want to look at the specification and the benefits, and they want to see reviews from other people and even a review from you. And you can even embed a YouTube video that you have done on your blog. So guys, am I making sense? Am I making sense about blogging? Then we have another question from Innocent. Talk about AI or ChatGPT generated article. Is it worthy? Okay. Now, one thing, there are things that I don't research on Google because I know it's going to be just AI generated content. For instance, most on demand freelancing services, freelancing skill, most best ideas to make money. All those, most of them, they are generated by AI. Because to be honest, if you look around your house, you have bought everything. Meaning, if you just decided, hey, I'm going to start a business and start selling biros, and it picks, I will generate money. If I start selling bed sheets, if I start selling doors, if I start selling ring lights, so long as I'm consistent, I can make money with it. So when you go to Google and you look at these articles on how do I make money, on an article like best supplements, you find it's like they are the same copy. It's like a copy paste, okay? And to you, it hits you. It's not original. It's just AI content. So if you're going to start blogging, yes, you can use AI, but I highly recommend you be original, to be unique. Okay, I don't know much about it, but I would be unique myself. I would prefer to be unique if I want to benefit from SEO, search engine optimization, which I'm not an expert of. But if I was to do it, I would have original ideas. My blog, the one I'm going to set up, it's going to have my own original ideas and things that I have been doing as a web designer and as an affiliate, me, myself, my own experiences to be where I am. AI, I would either use it to make that content better. I would use AI for content research instead of going to Google, because again, on Google, it's AI generated. But I would use AI to get content ideas. I would ask ChatGPT, hey, ChatGPT, please help me come up with ideas on how to cross-sell, how to downsell, how to upsell. Like I would ask it to give me ideas, and then I would write mine without letting ChatGPT corrupt mine, and then I merge them. That's how I would do it with AI. Like I would put my ideas down, then ask ChatGPT for his or her idea. She brings them to the table, I bring mine to the table, we match them. That's just the way I'll do. But when I was doing freelancing, because I would get customers on Google and Facebook pages, I would use an AI tool, and that AI tool would pull for me. It would pull for me uh, businesses that don't have websites. I would tell it pull for me websites that don't businesses on Google that don't have website. I would tell it to do that. I used to pay it for around $35 a month. So when it comes to blogging, maybe idea could generate, not writing the articles. No. Although the articles that I have on my blog are AI generated, because I just wanted to have a blog section on my website, but I have not started optimizing them. So yeah, talk about AI or ChatGPT generated article. Is it worth it? I would recommend you get something original. Reason I'm asking is that sometimes you may not have the words to write, but the idea itself, it's there. Yeah, you can put down your ideas, you write them down no matter how bad they look. Then you ask ChatGPT for their idea before they corrupt your mind. Then you match them. That's what I do. That's what I would recommend. Even when I'm helping my clients setting up a course outline, I usually tell them, "Hey, come up with your course outline. I will come up with my course outline. Then we will ask ChatGPT to come up with their course outline, and we compare the three course outlines and we merge everything and we come up with something phenomenal." Yeah, and you see, you have to be original, because if somebody like me is going on Google and realizing, you know what, on Google, content is just copy paste, because it's this AI is writing, this one is using AI to write, and they are posting there. And you're like, okay, let me just go and use ChatGPT. Everybody goes to ChatGPT, nobody is on Google. So Google becomes more strict, and Google is like, hey, you have to write us original content. And guess what? We are going to reward you by ranking you higher and higher on search engines. Okay, that's just my view. Yeah. So let's look at what William is saying. I have branding website and I have started blogging about branding techniques. This is amazing, William. Why don't you share your blog? We see it. We see how you're doing your articles. We might consider becoming your clients. You know, the people who are here are business owners. They want to create content. They might want to have branded t-shirts. Somebody like me might want to have a branded t-shirt. I might want to have a logo branded put here behind. Share with us, William, your website. We see how you're doing your blogs. We have gaming. We have somebody called themselves Gaming Kenya. I'm a pharmacist. Is it worth it blogging about health, and what niche would be good? Yes. Please blog. Pharmacists, tell us the side effects of drugs. Let me show you something. If you come and look at the side effects of Frano, you know, I take Frano. I am asthmatic. One, I used to take Frano. I have been given Ventorin. I have been given Salbutamol. They make me shake. They make me have muscle cramps. Others make me have bad headaches. Okay? Now, you are a pharmacist. Tukikuja hapa tuangalie, does salbutamol cause shaking? You will not see a blog from Mayo Clinic. You will not see a blog from Kenyatta Hospital. You will not see a blog. Sorry, when you come here and you search for salbutamol, whether it makes somebody shake, you will not see a blog from Equity Afia. You will not see a blog from Aga Khan. You will not see a blog post from Gertrude's Hospital. talking about the salbutamol cause shaking in children, you will not see it. They are pharmacists because it's only a pharmacist who is going to write those things, or maybe a daktari wa kifua, pulmonologist. Okay, so you will only see Mayo Clinic, K Health, Good RX, Medical News, Poison Control, whatever. You will not even see it from Kemri. Yani, and we have said that there are different type of blogs, and one of them is corporate. Equity Afya, their blog should be topping. But somebody like Gaming Kenya, who is a pharmacist, amejuana na mtu kama Njambi. Is it a woman or a man? Gaming Kenya. Gaming Kenya can start a blog reviewing drugs. Okay? Now the problem is, wacha tuone kama ukifanya blog unaweza eka ads. Let's see here. And remember, Gaming Kenya, you cannot sell antibiotics on your website. It has to be prescribed. It's unethical to. You can educate people about the side effects of salbutamol, but you cannot sell salbutamol on your website. You can sell vitamins and supplements, but you cannot sell prescribed drugs. If you go to mydawa.com, you will never see mydawa selling you those prescribed drugs. It's only, you are supposed to submit a prescription, then they send your drugs. They can never, ever sell you prescribed drugs without a prescription, okay? So, if you come here, you will see they have an ad. You see they have an ad here. They have an ad by Google. So you can monetize your blog with AdSense, like the way Mayo Clinic has done. Another thing is on your blog posts, if you are a pharmacist, so you can partner with other hospitals, like Mayo Clinic, like Equity Afya, and you tell people, hey, book an appointment, go to this particular hospital and get treated there. You partner with them. You can see products they are offering are weight loss, whatever. But you can see the article is here. And they have monetized with Google ads. You can see these are ads by Google. You can do that. You can see, if we were to talk about health benefits of Managu. We only have this person talking about Managu. Oh, daktari, this is a very smart person, amejua. Na ana monetize na ads za AdSense. They have AdSense on the side. They're talking about Sophia Habo family, 10 Managu health benefits. Yeah, they are trying, but Managu. Yeah, so the health niche is very, very fertile in Kenya. All niches in Kenya are fertile, whether it's web design, whether it's digital marketing, whether you are creating an AI tool, whether it's email marketing, whatever niche you want to do, whether it's baby niche, children niche, they are all fertile niches. They are not fully exploited by people. We are not, it seems we are not that good at exploiting the resources around us, okay? So we have Gaming Kenya, have I answered your question? And it's a lady. Her name is Wanjiko. So I'm a pharmacist, and is it worth blogging? Yes, it's worth blogging. And you don't just blog about uh, side effects, the dawa, and composition of drugs. You can also bring other experts, like Mayo Clinic does. They bring other experts like cardiologists, and they write articles about cardiology and research they have done. Diabetes, because a health blog should be backed by research. Okay. And research, like for instance, we do not have bloggers talking about psoriasis for people in Africa. Like, if you listen to people with psoriasis talk about how their skin is during winter and how their skin is during summer, most people who have psoriasis during cold season, it gets worse. When it's hot, they are okay. In my case, psoriasis worsens when I'm in the lowlands. When I go to the highlands, I do not even have any psoriasis that appears. So I have not seen somebody doing research on psoriasis and eczema. And I've not seen somebody do autoimmune conditions and write them for Africa. I've not seen it. Okay. If you go to Canva, if you go to Pixabay, if you go to Unsplash, if you go to those websites where we go to download photography, we do not have Black people. Do you know why we don't have Black people? Because as Africans, we don't take photographs and we don't sell those photographs. If you have a camera, start taking photographs and start putting them on websites like Unsplash, so we can come there and buy your photograph. I had a lady ask me, why do white people hate us like this? We don't even have our own photographs. And I told her, white people don't hate us. We don't take photographs for ourselves. You take a beautiful woman like me photograph when I'm seated like this, and an elephant is seen somewhere on the side, and you put it on Unsplash, and you sell that photograph over and over and over again. Even on your blog, you sell it. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm saying. So, for example, is that a blog or a website? And what's the difference between the two? A blog, a website is the whole thing. Like, let me show you. Let's come here. The Daily Learners is a website. The Daily Learners is a website. Udemy is a website. LinkedIn is a website. Facebook is a website. That's a website. Kila kitu yenye iko hapa, the homepage, the courses, the start teaching, the blog, the everything is a website. Now, this part where there are articles, that is the only part that is a blog. Are we together? That is now a blog. This is now the blog. Now the blog has posts, has articles inside it. And these articles are AI generated, apart from a few, like this one. This one is not AI generated. This one is from my head. This one, yes, this one is from my head. This is a blog post. Yeah. This is a blog post. Now this is the blog page, and the whole other thing is a website. Have I brought in clarity? Have I brought in clarity, Wanjiko? Gaming Kenya? I hope I have brought some clarity. Yes. So, now that we have learned the different types of blogs, we have said we have corporate blogs, personal blogs, and we have said niche blogs is whereby you can be a parent, you start talking about parenting, you can be a feminist, you start talking about feminism in your blog, you can be You can be a farmer, a bird farmer. You talk about birds. You can be a biologist. You start talking about both animals. You are a veterinary. You start talking about animal diseases and management. You can be an emergency doctor. You start talking about how to handle emergency situations. So, what popular blogs do you know locally? In the chat, let me know the most popular blogs that you know locally. Also, tell me the blogs that you know internationally and they are popular. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So, Gaming Kenya anasema, so if I want to blog about health niche, I will develop a website then include a blog in there. Yes. To develop a website is not hard. I will be creating a course on web design. It will be next week. It will be very easy. It shouldn't even take you like an hour, maximum 3, because it's supposed to be you buy a domain, a hosting. Then after that, you put on a homepage. The homepage looks like this. Let me show you a simple blog. A simple website like this with a blog here. This is a blog. So a simple, you do a homepage, a blog page, and maybe a shop if you have one. And then you start writing your articles. You start writing your articles like Kate. Kate Mimi is doing a great job on her blog, although she's not doing keywords. I was teaching her about keywords and everything yesterday. So yeah, although I'm not an SEO expert, I'm learning SEO. So I was just sharing with her what I was learning. So you just do like 3 pages, like the home page, you do the blog page, and you do the contact me. Then you make sure at the footer, it's supposed to be very simple. My course will be very simple. I will leave the link in the description. You see other articles. You see somewhere people can leave a comment. It tells people about who Kate is. And yeah, that's it. And I'm the one who designed this. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So we have somebody else asking, William, is there a specific length for a blog to perform well? No, there is no specific. Because here is the thing, this is how Google looks at things. From the little knowledge I have on SEO, if people come to your landing, if people see you on Google, if they search, then you are either number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or whatever number you are on their search. They click, then they can, they can see somebody scrolling. If I'm reading, even if that thing is 100 words long, if I'm reading and I'm reading and I'm reading and it's taking me longer to be on that landing page, even if it's 500 long, even if it's 250 long words, that blog is mtu akisoma kwa kitu anakaanga. So Google knows that. Even when you start tracking your data using Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager, using Facebook Pixel, it tells you the average time someone is spending on your website, right? Are you tracking your data, William Muketo, on your website? William, I hope umekuwa mwanafunzi mzuri wa kusikiza mwalimu darasani. I hope you're tracking your data. I hope umeinstall Google Tag Manager in your website. Then kwa Google Tag Manager, Umeinstall Facebook Pixel, umeinstall Google Analytics, umeinstall Google Ads conversion, whatever, umeinstall retargeting ya Google Ads. I hope you have installed all those things so that you can have some data of what is happening on your website. So Google can see somebody is scrolling. Then if they see something helpful, they click. For me, I think that's how Google rates someone's article. Because if people are engaging with it for a much longer time, that means they are finding the answer in your, probably, I don't know. You see, all I know, when I was doing blogs, when I was writing blogs for vitamin C, because that was the time. You see, the blog post that I have right now, I do not use Google because I do not know how to do SEO, and I do not want to do Google ads for tier 1 countries because they are very expensive to run ads for tier 1 country where you're reviewing software. So I use native ads. But when I was doing ads, I used to have very interesting blog posts and landing page that would keep people glued. So I would write about benefits of vitamin C. I would compare different vitamin C serums, and I would share different reviews for different users of different vitamin C serum. And I would use that to move vitamin C serum hapa Kenya. And I would move my serum. The best sales I ever did were 33 bottles in a day. Na nilikuwa nazitoa tu China. Na ninairecommend. Yangu ndio nilikuwa naandika most recommended. Okay? So, I don't even know what I'm saying. So, what I'm saying is just make your the number of words doesn't matter. So long as Google can see people are interacting with it, there is, let's say umeambia watu ni vitamin C. Then wakienda kuangalia hiyo vitamin C, ad kina pop up kia AdSense, they cannot even scroll past that. They will bounce back. Google will notice and it will penalize you for that. But hata tukiwa towards tuchache na ni meaningful, Google will reward you and continue moving you up and up in the search engine. Okay. So there is no specific length. Okay. I love HubSpot blogs. So I have asked a question. Please name any popular blog that you know locally and internationally. Make sure you tell us, what does the blog do? What is the niche of that blog? What is the purpose of that blog? Is it to educate? Is it a commentary? Is it for entertainment? Is it for information? What is the purpose of that blog? Wangoi is telling us HubSpot blogs. Wangoi, what does HubSpot blogs talk about? I know they talk a lot about digital marketing. No, they can't. No, because remember we said a blog is for commentary. You can sit down and comment, I don't like this software for this company. I don't like this software for this company. Okay, you can sit down and write a blog post, and this blog post, you are comparing, you are reviewing, you are comparing this one and this one and this one. And you can also write the advantages and the disadvantages of a product. Like, people have to know if a product is good or bad. Commentaries are allowed. Plus, even companies will appreciate if you talk about their product, both positive and negative, so that they can find room for improvement. And when they are criticized and take and accept their mistake and publicly address it, your followers are like, imagine after you reviewed them, they fixed their product and it's good. In fact, they will appreciate you. You are going to be giving them free consultation. Yes, write both negative and positives of when I'm writing about softwares. I write when I'm comparing Get Response with Aweber, with ConvertKit, with others. Like I give all the good and the bad. When I'm writing about GoDaddy, HostGator, InMotion, I give all the bad things about GoDaddy because GoDaddy is terrible. No one will sue you for saying the truth. In fact, you will be giving them free consultation. So please review them. If you have something bad to say it. If it's bad, come buy and buy. Can a company or an organization sue you for blogging about their products? Number one, no. No, they can't. Now, if I go and buy the Sunny water, Kirenget water, Highlands water, and Quencha water, and review about and write a blog post about them, and say hii ina taste water guard, hii ina taste kama maji ya sewage, hii ina taste vizuri, they can't sue me. I'm saying the truth. Okay, if I go and buy sanitary towels like Always, Cortex, if I go and buy the one for size 8, I come and wear them. It leaks. I write. I wear it, Nini. It makes me feel scratched on the side. I write that review about those sanitary towels. I'm giving something honest. Because the only I know Maureen Kenyanjui, the reason as to why you're asking this question is because if you say something negative with them, you're scared they will come for you. No, they will be so happy you're giving them. In fact, they might look for you and give you more work and even pay you to even now, after they have improved, to even pay you now, go say it's good. That's what they usually do. There is this Winnie Hallow. I don't know if you know Winnie Hallow. She has vitiligo. She's a Canadian model. So what Winnie did, she started a makeup line. And another white lady took her makeup, wore it, and she said in her review it was bad, though it was a YouTube channel. Winnie took the review, improved the makeup, and gave the lady the makeup and paid her. And when she was doing it, it was free. And she told her, now review my makeup. And it was nice. And the users who had used that makeup initially said it was bad. When Winnie improved it, people started saying it was good. Like, they have to be reviewed. Like, you have to give a commentary about people's products. It's like waking up and saying Safaricom Wi-Fi is bad. If it's bad, it's bad. They can't sue you. Kusema kitu yao ni mbaya, kaa mbaya. Okay, especially if they don't agree with something you're talking about. They should take that as free consultation. Any smart company know a blogger is free consultancy, and only a fool will troll a blogger or a content creator when they criticize their product. Okay. We have William. I will install the plugins. Which plugins are you installing, William? William, we asked you for your website. You did not share. Which plugins are you installing? William alituambia, I have a branding website and I have started blogging about branding techniques. William, plugin ni gani unaeka? Ni gani? Which one are you talking about? Okay, so we have Wangoi is telling us HubSpot blog educate about digital marketing, running ads, inbound marketing, and email marketing. I totally agree. Hi, we have Victor Matara blog is a blog that talks about everything like you search for how to get easily from CBD, the blog gives you even which matatu number to use, where to get it. How do they make their money? How does Victor Matara make their money? Do they make their money through AdSense? Whatever. So I would have loved to see Williams Muketo website, because I would love to see, as he talks about branding, does he sell his branding services? Does he sell branding machines? Does he connect uh, uh, people in Kenya with manufacturers in China where they can get branding machines in made for them? You know, I would have loved to see how William is doing his blog. Now, I wanted to show you something that one of my good friends called Daniel Dege did on Facebook. And Daniel did this post. And he said, I've just finished working on some SEO research, and one thing stands out. Kenya businesses, e-commerce store in this case, do not focus on creating blog content. Out of the 21 competitors looked at, only 2 have blogs. You all can agree with me on this one, because we have looked at blog posts. We have looked at blog posts where we can find someone reviewing an Oppo, my Oppo phone. And we have only seen one article, the others are e-commerce store. So Dege is saying that out of the 21 competitors in the e-commerce, only 2 have blog posts. And they all have less than 5 posts. Blog alone can bring you qualified leads for your products and services. Why ignore them? Another thing that stands out is those that have some posts published, they are random write-ups that bring 0 traffic. Wanabiashara, ebu niambieni, what is the challenge? So people gave their comments, and I'm going to do a commentary on that later. But I came and did a post after that, and I said, I have seen a post regarding blogging and SEO, and it's like most of you I have seen a post regarding blogging and SEO, and it's like most of you think you can grow a business using Google. What was I saying here? I don't even know. Let me tell you how I was selling vitamin C serum on Google back in 2020 using my blog post and Google Ads. So I sold towards the end of 2020 and the beginning of 2021. And so I set up an e-commerce section and I set up a blog on my website. And I wrote a few articles, and the keywords that I used included the benefits of vitamin C serum, what does vitamin C serum do to your face, best ways to have a clear face, how to fight acne, best vitamin C serum, and how to reverse in aging. Did I make sales? Yes. Okay. Did I make sales? Yes. Bad days, it's true, I would move 10 bottles. And one of my best day, I did 33 bottles. I had bought the vitamin C serum from Alibaba and was selling it between 1,000 bob and 1,800 bob. So like I would give a flash, I would give like a sales, I would do like a sales. I would say get 800 shillings off. And there is no 800 they're getting off, because the whole bottle would cost me like 300 shillings to get it to Kenya. And you see, the margins were good. Please note, I would remarket using Facebook. I still have a blog, but it's for software reviews, and I want to set up another one for digital marketing. People who are willing to read articles are likely to be serious people. and are likely to convert to customers. Now, when people are going on Google, they do not go on Google to buy. When people go on Amazon, they go to buy. I'm going naenda Amazon kununua. Naenda Jumia kununua. When they are going on Google, they are going to look for information. When they are going on Facebook, they are going to catch up with their friends. They are not there seated to buy your products. You should know that. You should know that when you're going to market on these platforms. So if you provide them with the information they are looking for, a review they are looking for, how can I reverse aging? How can I have a clear skin? How can I do this? They do not know vitamin C is going to. You see, ukienda kuweka vitamin C serum, that person already knows vitamin C serum. But what about that person who is struggling with acne? What about that person who is struggling with dark spots? And you write for them an article telling them about vitamin C and how it can help you manage acne, reverse aging, whatever. I don't know if you're getting my point. So now that is how you're supposed to do it with blogs to acquire customers. To acquire customers who are looking for information. Can you imagine mtu akikaa chini atafute information ya just how to have a clear face? Do you know how serious that person is by the time ameamua anaenda kusoma article? That person is a very serious person. Now what I would do is I would put my vitamin C serum, and when they would click on it, it would direct them to my e-commerce store, to my WooCommerce, where they would go and see the bottle. If the vitamin C, if they do not purchase the vitamin C serum, I would remarket it on Facebook. I would remarket it. They are already familiar with me. So now when they go to their Facebook and they have not bought my product, they come now to hang out with their friends on Facebook. They come to hang out with their friends on Facebook. They are scrolling. They see an ad of vitamin C. It reminds them, oh my God, I saw this vitamin C for this shop. And they see I have given them an offer. And they buy. And the remarketing ad is usually cheaper. The remarketing ad, 1,000 impressions is actually $1. Ni like 100 shillings. It was like 100 shillings. So, and I used to do the Richard. Okay, the Richard is which I would use to remarket. And that's how I would use a blog and remarketing ads. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I would pay for Google ads. So I would pay to rank higher on Google, to be either number 1, number 2, number 3. You see, a lot of people don't understand these cheap techniques, because I would pay even 3 bob per click on Google for somebody just looking for what are the benefits of vitamin C serum. And you would see most of the time ni article yangu peke yangu inapia number 1 ikiwa imelipiwa ads that time. Okay, acha tuangalie saa hii kama tutaona ads. You see these ads here? Hizi ni ads. But sasa ukiangalia hapa hakuna article imeboostiwa. So me I would come and just boost my articles, like pay 3 bob, zinakuja huku 5 bob, sometimes 10. 10 bob ilikuwa inaniletea do. Kuna moja nilifanyanga ya 3k in a day and nikaongezea bid yake ikaenda 10 cents and it did a good job. Ndio ilileta 33 sales. Yeah. So, yeah. So you have to be creative. You see, if you just put vitamin C, manze, you will compete with so many people. You will look at these people. Look at who you're competing with. Yawa. Iwe, mi siezi. Mi kitu mi na like mi sipendi mahali nagongwa 4-0. I like it where I'm winning. If I'm not winning, acha ikae. Acha ikae. People will choose Jumia over me. Anyway. Haya, let's go to Dege's Nini. So do you see? Haya. Do you see my screen? Haya. So, people in the comment section, how you know Kenyans don't like reading? You make a post with details on how much. This happens all over the world. You will post something, tell people how much a product is, where it's found. This happens all over the world. Nimeona mpaka wazungu complain, other people complain. It's not just Kenya. I pitch almost daily, and majority end up telling me a Facebook page is enough. To them, spending on quality content is a waste of money. They would rather pay Facebook ads. Kenyans don't read unless they are selling enthusiast products. I would do more than happy if the e-commerce aspect worked fast or the site actually loads. Most don't. Okay. A lot of Kenyans read. A lot of Kenyans read. I don't know where she got this information from, where Kenyans don't read unless you're selling, and I don't know. Kenyans read. See, if Tuko lives on its blog, if Tuko makes money off its blog, Moshene ya watu, then Kenyans read. Kenyans read. You just need to gain the right audience iitikie kusoma content yako. Kenyans don't like reading long posts. Lie. You just need to be in front of the right audience. The first post I ever did on African leading ladies, it was so long, and that post is the most engaged post that I ever had on African leading ladies, and it generated me the most income in my web design career. And when I told Terian Chebet about that that post, she deleted it. It was a whole blog post. Nitaonyesha hiyo blog post venye ilikuwa inakaa, inatoshana. Inakwanga nimeiweka Reddit. Let me show you on Reddit. Kwanga nimeweka hiyo nini niliandika nikaweka. Lord Jesus, I have to log in. I'll show you some other time. I'll show you that article the way it looked. It was a very long and detailed post. It was very long. And people read. They read. You're just putting your content in front of the wrong people. If you go to put long content ya mushene ya wamama wameachana na mabwana zao Kilimani Moms, people will read the whole post, all of it. People watch a series. People watch series ya Netflix na usiku mzima na weekend mzima. You think they won't read a post? They will read. They read. Take that from me. You're just putting yours in front of people who are not interested. Ask yourself, so many people care. In Kenya, e-commerce sites don't even do SEO. Kenyans don't. Who gave these people? Oh, God. Kenyans don't read. Kenyans are only now learning that there is more to internet than news and gossip. This one I totally agree. It's only now that they are realizing you can actually buy on the internet, and even that they are yet to trust the process. You ask any online seller. Soon, digital marketing will be accepted and become a new way of life. As digital marketers, let's keep educating them. We will soon reap big from our hard labor. It's not easy. I tell you, she's very right. This one is also another right guy who is right. In Kenya, if you're not creating comedy or sexual utakaa na hiyo content yako, that's a lie. Kwenda huko. 99% of my clients don't even like reading a sentence I post. That's a lie. How did she come up with that conclusion? Do not be taking advice from just kanga chini unajiuliza maswali kama 20. If people sit down and read ile post ya a woman venye ameandika venye amechapwa na bwanake na venye anafanyangwa vitendo na bwanake, if they can sit down to read that, if people read Tuko, you know Tuko makes money in the ads that are inside the blog. My dear brothers and sisters, Kenyans read. Kenyans go to Mpasho and they go to Gafra to look for Mushene kwa hizo blogs. They read. Siwezi convincewa. If Tuko imegrow na hiyo blog, there is nothing that can convince me Kenyans don't read. Higher digital marketing is still a new concept in the Kenyan business space. Most just market on social and stop it there. There is only business people investing. The only business people investing in SEO and other digital marketing tools are big companies like SAF and banks. She's very right. Safaricom and banks are the very few. But let me tell you, even Equity Afya, ungefikiria juu Equity Afya iko karibu na banki inaitwa Equity, they would invest in their blog. No, they can't. Let me show you. You would expect them to have a blog. You see, they have news and media. But you won't see them talking about, you would expect them to be talking about diseases, management, like Mayo Clinic, but they are not. They're just telling us about themselves. But we can't find them by them telling us about themselves. We can find them by them telling us about nikisikia kukohoa, nikuje najiuliza, my cough has prolonged for 12 days. What is the problem? Nikuje nisome hapa kwa Equity Afya. Alafu nione hapa naweza make appointment kwa blog ya Equity Afya. Hata hii appointment button yao haiwaki. What type of... Na huyu ako hapa akisema, ako hapa akituambia big companies. This bank, if it's banks, a bank like Equity is near Equity Afya. Bado hawajafika bei. Bado. Still underutilized. Blogs give you qualified leads. BJ is very right. Most businesses, no matter the size, don't know that. Very true. It's not just traffic, it's quality leads. Because when somebody is taking time to read an article about ushaiamka ukaenda kwa Google kutafuta kuhusu cough, kama huja cough, kusoma article, ukisoma karibu 20 article, ukijaribu kutatua, ukijaribu kuconfirm huna lung cancer, unajikuna kidogo na huku chini unalala ukitafuta mpaka home remedies ndio kufiki asubuhi. Unaangalia kama uko na gonorrhea, unaangalia kama uko na chlamydia, unaangalia kama uko na syphilis. Unaangalia na Google karibu ifanye ununue sanduku ukajizike. You look at the symptoms of all those diseases. Do you go when you are normal? When you are normal, do you go looking for those things? So after umeona, huyu ni gynecologist na ako Equity Afya, na huyu gynecologist naweza muona first thing tomorrow in the morning. You book that appointment faster before you jirarue na uko chini. Unaangalia, am I having allergy to condom? Am I having allergy to sperm? Why is my nunu itching like there is no tomorrow? Huh? The next minute you are having what? Like anybody anaenda kusoma kitu kwa blog, like ameamka tu hivi ameenda amejitafutia blog eh? Ako na haja nayo, and then you look for those ones that trigger emotions. You trigger people's emotions. Kwanza hizo za health mi nikaenda health niche I will be a millionaire in 1 year. I'll take advantage. Wamama huwa tunaweka mpaka yogurt huko tukitafuta hizo remedy mpaka kufikia asubuhi. Anyway, I'm not speaking for all women. I'm speaking for Njambi. Look at another one. You are applying textbook knowledge kwa ground. Kwenda huko. Toka hapa. Blogs don't work in our Kenya. They work. Just don't listen to these people. Msisikize hawa watu wa kuwadanganya. They work. Na nimewaambia muangalie tu Tuko. Yenye kwanga na Mushene. Tuko lives on blogs. Hiyo Mushene yao yenye tunaendanga kusoma. Those ads, they are the ones that pay those people. It is enough to tell you Kenyans read. Am I having a text? Anyway, if you would like to ask questions, if you have a conversation, come up here. We hold a conversation about blogging. Let me read you one yenye mtu mwenye make sense. One of the services we offer in my company is SEO, including content development part, of which is creating blog posts. Blog posts based on popular search terms derived from Google Keyword Planner drive more traffic. Many times more than any other type of content in our client's website. Those saying Kenyans don't read long posts have no idea the length that people can go to learn more about something they're really interested in. Do you know how much time I spend reading about psoriasis on blogs? Hata siendangi YouTube. Kwanza hata sisomangi hizi blog normal. You see those ones published by zile ma PDF. Zinakaa zile blog boring. Zile za disease control center. Those ones that have medical jargons. Those are the ones I read. When somebody wants something, you have no idea. And so long as you know the keywords, and this guy is saying keyword planner ya Google, na hiyo keyword planner ya Google inakuanga na insufficient keywords. Tumia ya Href. Tumia hii. Tumia keyword explorer ya Href. Tumia keyword explorer ya Href. Chana na ya Google. Hata kama sijui vitu mingi za SEO, itakupea keywords ushangae. Ati uiulize Href ikupee keyword ya acne, yenye nini? Acne. Let's say this man is talking about printing, right? This man is talking about printing. This man is talking about printing, right, William? Branding. William atafute tu keyword ya branding. Ataona zile article anaweza generate na Hi Innocent, karibu, welcome. How many articles and ideas he can generate from hii keyword explorer ya Href? Huyu jamaa wa branding anaweza come up with so many mpaka headlines zenye anatumia kwa blog yake. Tons of them. Let's try to use Href. I don't want to sign up. I cleared cookie of my website today. Just go use Href. You will see wonders. Let's come back here. Let's finish. Haya. Just the other day, one of our clients who sells products and services that are out of reach price-wise for most Kenyans, meaning the search volume of what they offer is not very high, called me excitedly to inform me they had reached 3,000 visit per month. And I want you imagine mtu amekuja kwa Google, amepatana na blog yako. Huyu mtu alikuwa anatafuta hiyo kitu. Remember, huyu mtu ni kama mtu aende Kamukonji kutafuta carpet na anatafuta carpet specific, then akuje kwa duka yako na yeye tu anatafuta carpet specific, na anakwambia hii carpet ndio specific, na wewe unaanza kumwonyesha the different types of carpets uko nazo. Ebu compare huyo customer na mwenye unaenda kutafuta. So anasema these people would have 3,000 visitors on their blog, on their article. Their conversion rates from the visits was around 3.5%, meaning they make over 100 sales, or over 3 sales a day for products whose average price is 200K. Blog traffic converts if done well, and it brings in sales again and again for years without having to invest ever again apart from the initial investment. This man, huyu tu ndiye alipeana kitu sensible kwa hii article yote, kwa hii post yote. Unaona? Search intent keywords. Do you see these keywords? Search intent. Do you use AI? Nani alikuwa ameuliza ile swali ya AI? Innocent had asked something about AI. Innocent had asked, talk about AI or ChatGPT generated article. Is it worth it? Reason I'm asking is that sometimes you may not have the words to write, but ideas itself is there. Let's see what he says. Do you use AI in your workflow? This is very important. I personally use AI in my workflow, but after I have written my ideas down. One of my tech sites took a hit, but came back the next day, fully AI. I used to generate the online and the general idea. I then fill in with human content. Wow, this Paul Mogo is amazing. I should follow him. Aya, from your experience, I think I will try pure AI content to see how it works. What's your favorite tool? ChatGPT 4 dumped down, so I moved to. I just use me. I write what is mine, then I wake up AI. I sprinkle with AI kwa umbali. How do you guys post and advertise on the phone's Google platform? You just go to Google before. We run Google display ads that appear only on people who have shown interest, and this is called remarketing. This is called remarketing. We use keywords to tell Google that the ads are about the Google people who have searched for those. Okay, no, this is not remarketing, sorry. It's just display ads, okay? We run Google ads that appear only to people who have shown interest in the topic that related the ads. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, this one is very right. They don't want to invest in copywriters. Okay. Someone said if you want to hide something from Africans, you should hide it in books. I totally agree. However, businesses should invest in blogs because there is a small percentage that read blogs. I agree. Not a small, a big one. Like nimesema, kwanza ya health. Ukisikia kujikuna na huku chini, magai. Hata utakangi mtu asikie unawatch hiyo kitu YouTube. Unaendanga tu direct. direct Google. I mean ningekuwa kwa Health Nation. I mean if I was a pharmacist or a nurse, I would be very rich. Very, very rich. Nurses, doctors, clinical officers, pharmacists, dentists. Haya. Dentists, all those type of people, please, please make use of blogs. Make use of blogs and please join me up here. Let's have a conversation. I can see Innocent. Innocent, your mic is muted. Maybe try short articles, which are a list format. Huge font and double spaced with we hardly read blogs here, but I understand where you're coming from with this post. Having blogs, I have that. Nikaandika yangu. No, you're not targeting worldwide market. Good. This will depend on the product. I will not be selling fashion products and focus on writing long blog posts on best fashion shoes or top seller in XYZ. I think the Kenyan market is more focused on quick wins, exactly, rather than focus on long term strategies. A quick question can be how many marketers are in business compared to salespeople? To pitch to a client, they will need 1,000-word article to rank a product. Keyword ni ngumu. It's all about where they feel value for money. Juu ukiconsider some big brands, they're doing more content than the smaller ones. We Kenyans don't like reading, even short posts. They love reading. I think we are just hypothetically speaking by saying that Kenyans don't read. Kenyans are still doing affiliate marketing and making money. Many Kenyans read articles. They are still remnants of us who love researching and unearthing anything written. Compared to, Wangoi is right. In Kenya, 99% of the population don't understand what is SEO. The Kenya market SEO only works when the intent is transactional because most Kenyans get information from influencers. Before you invest in SEO in Kenya, first analyze your client intent. Analyze your client. Guys, all I'm saying is msisikize watu kwa comments. Msimove na crowd. So Dege, acha tuone Dege venye iliambiwa. Yesterday I made a post on business in Kenya, not focusing on blogs on their sites. The reactions were quite insightful and varying. Wakenya hawasomi blogs. Blogs si important due they don't lead to sales. That's a lie. This is a white lie. Whoever told Daniel that is lying. Kenyans all only want juicy content. No, we don't only want juicy content. Maybe you who is saying we only want juicy content, you don't know how to conduct keyword research to see the things we are researching in different niches. Because if we go to research about diseases, okay, kwani tukienda kuresearch symptoms za malaria na symptoms za kifua na symptoms za kila kitu hatupayukangi kwa social media, tunaendanga tu kwa Google. Kenyans only want juicy content. No, not all. Mr. Kangi mambo ya celebs. One person actually called me saying, sijui chenye naongelea, hamna huruma. See, all the statements above are correct. No, they are not correct. Wakenya hawasomangi blogs is not correct. Because how does Mpasho and Nini make their money and Tuko? It's because those Kenyans are reading blogs. But one thing also remains true. Blog content is invaluable on any website that builds with the hopes of getting traffic. You can debate this for decades, but it doesn't change that fact. Wacheni niwaambie, the only thing that should be scaring you as a blogger is not Wakenya hawasomi nini, Wakenya hawafanyi hivi. It is only ChatGPT. What if everybody chooses to use ChatGPT and not Google? Then blogs would lose relevance. Okay? Maybe that is the only thing that should prevent you from blogging. ChatGPT only. Si hizi vitu zingine. See anything hapa. All this is a lie. All this, sijui walitumia data gani, walicorrect aje hii data, sijui venye waliconduct hii research, juu hawa argue na statistics. If they were giving me statistics, I would probably listen to them. And this one is saying, keep preaching, hatujakata, but you don't get is for us even to make such comment is because we actually interact with those clients and we also research and focus on what's giving us results. By the way, I'm the type of a person who is always researching. I don't know, maybe she's speaking the truth. Yeah, she's saying blogs ni sawa, but I think it applies to specific niche. Let me tell you, there is this blog I know, shoe races. It just reviews shoe races. There is this blog in a reviewing shoe races. Kuna blog za kureview hairstyles. Kuna blog za kureview bra. Kuna blog za kureview inawea zote za kutoka Victoria's Secret mpaka sijui za wapi. Ina review inawea. It's a blog. So you can blog literally about anything and everything. I beg to differ. Some Kenyans read a lot. How do I know? I have a blog and 80% of the traffic is Kenyan. On average, they spend 1 minute, 30 seconds. Sasa huyu ni mtu tunaweza ongea. He has data. And they also ask questions. I wish I could see her. But here is a catch. No one like huge blog text. So what do you do as a business owner? Make your content scannable. How? Include short stories, tables, infographic, and do short paragraphs. Where is that young man who was asking? Where is that man who was asking about content size? This one. Is there a specific length? Higher. But TikTok and Instagram are selling more. I understand that. Unless you're targeting only those on this platform, diversify your content. You see, the dynamics of marketing keeps changing. He's very right. There was a time ads on newspaper was a thing. Today, when was the last time you read a newspaper? I think when I was in primary school. That was back in 2004. Let's leave it to that. But are big brands, Safaricom, still advertising on print media? Yes. Why? Because they're targeting customers across different platforms. Yeah. Safaricom, Airtel, Equity, they still advertising on print media. Are you Kenyan? Have you read up to there? Have you read any sexual statement on this? And you see, let me tell you, this thing has 14 likes and an idiot will come and say Kenyans don't like reading wrong content. Na mimi ninasoma, na nyinyi mnasoma na mimi hapa kwa class. Don't be listening to these people. You see, this man is... Huyu hata anafaa kufuatwa. Huyu sasa, huyu hata tunafaa kuwa friends. Huyo sasa ndiye mtu. Are you a Kenyan? Have you read up to there? Yes, I have. Thank you. Have you read any section? No. Do you still believe Kenyans read gossip and section? No. But people don't read any content. People read. Content has been engaging and relevant. One business that has hacked this strategy is African Pocket. They haven't paid for the mention. As a business owner, never put all your eggs in one basket. You see, today reels are working and tomorrow something new comes up. Diversify, diversify, diversify. Huyu na ule mwingine niliwaonyesha na nikawaambia wachaneni na mambo ya kufuata kirende. Achaneni na mambo ya kufuata umati wa watu. Stop following everybody. Acheni kufikiria na kila mtu. Think for yourself. Ask yourself questions. I'm selling ring lights. Yes. Is TikTok and Nini enough? What if tomorrow things changes? What if I just have a small blog and I just give reviews of ring lights? Nobody is doing that. Best ring lights 2024. Which ring light is best to buy? 18 inch, 10 inch, take a small one. Write those things. Okay? I have shared above. With 3 bob per click approximately, how much did it cost for you? With Google, you can put today you want them to deduct to do $30. So I would average do $20 to $30. $20 to $30. $20 to $30. That was the average. Sometimes ninge change. Yeah. Another way for newbies in enhancing content creation and reach is using already established blog websites such as Medium. Yeah. Medium is another good place to start if you are a newbie. Join us here. Innocent is here already. Innocent, talk to me. Unmute your microphone. Innocent is a good friend of mine. We started working in 2017 with affiliate program called Yunla. And and he saw me on TikTok and we started talking. Hi. Hi, Innocent. How are you?
Hello.
How are you
I'm
doing?
alright.
Oh, that's good.
I'm doing all good. It's been a long while.
That's fantastic.
Maybe just to introduce myself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a fresh graduate and I just completed my course in December last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I must say one thing, Jenny, you've been an inspiration to me as a student and also as a mentor, though there are some challenges that we usually face as, beginners. But all I can assure you is social media is full of lies. If you're not careful, you'll never get what you want. And what people post on social media is you'll never get the secret they do behind that. So the best you can do is stick to one person that will always show you how things are done. Like for instance, today we are learning about blogging. But trust me, if you go to YouTube, they are going to tell you how to design a blog, this, that, and that. But they will not explain to you what is a blog and what is supposed to be done and all those kind of things. So you need to get attentive and don't pay attention to whatever people are saying, because I see what they are posting on Facebook. Most of them are lies. I can testify that because I've also designed a blog of myself. Some people say they need a lot of money to start a blog or website, which is not true. You can also build one for free, and I've tried it. I have a sample. I hope to share it in future if I'm permitted. And I
You can
think
share
that's
it
all I
now.
can say for now.
You can share it now. You can share it now.
Right now it's your day.
Okay.
It's okay. So I just wanted to encourage people out there. Just don't give up and don't pay attention to negative attitude, especially to people who have not produced anything for themselves. So you can stick with one person, and I recommend Jane because I know her personally and I've seen what she has gone through, and I can testify. I hope to beat her one day. I love challenges
Wow.
anyway. So thank you.
You're welcome. So you're doing affiliate marketing with your blog or?
Currently, like I told you, I have a problem with being consistent with a niche because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you can't be talking about comparing technology, tech products and electronics, and then tomorrow you'll be like, I want to talk about how to make liquid soap, the dangers of the chemicals used, what chemicals not to use. Then another day you feel like you want to talk about another niche. So I get confused. Do I have to open so many blogs? Do I have to open so
Mm.
many sites? And is it possible to mix all of them into one? So I realized that sometimes when you have so many niches combined in one blog, it doesn't make sense to the audience. They lose focus. They'll be like, what exactly are you trying to build? Okay.
Yeah.
Whereas having a niche is good, but sometimes you have challenges. You might be able to compare one or two, three things, and yet people need more content, which you may not have, and yet you have ideas for other niches. So I find it a little bit challenging, and that's the reason why I'm not consistent. So I hope to have more interaction with you because at least I know you've been through all that and you know what isn't out there that people need. So I hope to learn more from you, and I take that privilege to thank you so much.
Thank you. If I were you, Innocent, I would go with electronics. I would review. I would start a blog where I'm reviewing electronics, because you see, with a
Actually,
blog, uh-huh,
hmm, actually, what
because
you're
you,
saying,
mm-hmm,
I have an idea because I was
yes,
trying to work it out, but somewhere down the road I got a challenge. This is my idea. I have a website, okay, and this is just a blogging website. Then I have Jumia as my platform for picking
mm,
items I want to promote. But then the challenge with Jumia is most of the affiliate products that they want affiliate to promote are limited. Okay. Then because we have the affiliate part where you sign up as an affiliate and their product you're supposed to promote. Then we have Jumia as a store, like an e-commerce store where people sell their product. But some of those products are not affiliated. So the challenge is I can pick a product and then I talk about it in my blog and then I can attach my affiliate link and people can buy the product in there. So I thought of an idea. I developed an e-commerce store on my own, okay? And then I talk about the product in my blog and I put the link direct to my e-commerce store. And then I go to Jumia and I look at the suppliers if I can get their contact. And then I make a deal with them. I tell them, hey, I've seen some of your product and I would love to market it for you for free. And then if they give you permission, you're going to go to your blog and the audience is going to read your blog and they will go to your e-commerce, your personalized e-commerce instead of Jumia. So when a client makes an order, that means you have to go to the supplier and you tell them, I have a client who needs this and this, and we need this quantity. Can you ship it to them for free? It's more like drop shipping. Okay. So I find that, and can I say it, automation? It's really nice. But now the challenge to me as a person is sometimes I need to have the physical product. I need to test the product myself so that the people that are actually going to read about it or view the YouTube video, they'll see I have the product and they can make comparisons and decisions. So the challenge I have as a person is sometimes I may not have the capital to buy that product in case someone makes a purchase in my e-commerce store. So I'm looking forward to having that solved. But I know there are other alternatives, of which that's why I want to keep in touch with you.
okay. If I were
So that's
you,
my
I
idea
would.
for now.
Eh? If I were you, I would go to Kampala and look for an electronic shop and tell them, hey, I have this blog and I have this store which I have come up with and I want to drop ship, but I want you to be my supplier. And I'm going to review for
Okay.
you. You see, if you have a blog, you don't even need the capital because you just go and look at the specs of Oppo and you write them down. You write them down. You don't need a video. Now, when you have
Okay.
everything, when somebody orders on your website, you tell these guys, hey, somebody by this name has ordered. they're coming tomorrow to buy the phone. And you're the one with the phone number of that guy. They go, they buy this phone for like 43,000. They give you a commission of 10%. I don't think you have to complicate things with Nini. You can also go to the shop of that person you strike a deal with. You tell them, since I'm starting, why don't you let me review in your shop and put it on my blog so that I can look more credible? That's what I would do if I were you. I would just approach them. I would approach them boldly, even if we don't know each other. I would tell them and I would
Okay.
show them this is what I have come up with. This is what I have set up with. I just want someone I can sell for. You give me a profit. Even if you just get 4,000 from this, they just they keep 40,000, you go with 4, or they give you even 2, it's okay.
Okay.
And you make
Now
it.
this is where a challenge comes in.
Mhm.
Remember, we are, can I say East Africans or Africans? I'm
In
sorry for that,
Kenya,
but
we are doing
this is
it.
out of
In Kenya,
experience.
we are partnering with people in Kenya.
Okay.
We are partnering with people. I don't know if you know Kamukonji and Nisili,
Yeah, I know it.
and
I
we
know
are
that. I know
selling
that.
their
I hear of
products,
it.
drop shipping. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay,
So
we Africans.
I
Mm-hmm.
can strike a deal with the electronic shop. So I may put in all the effort driving traffic to them, and actually clients go and make the orders in their shop. Though some will be like, oh, I know where the shop is. I don't need to order through the e-commerce store, my e-commerce store, and they can just personally go in there. So you cannot tell whether you're going to earn a commission or not, but someone will tell you, you haven't received clients yet, so you can't pay your commission. So it doesn't make sense at some point. We need to
But
set a funnel in that you can get the commission by force.
you see, if they are coming through your website, they are even
Mm.
calling you and asking you for the direction of the shop. They will find you there at the shop
That is
standing.
okay. That is okay. That is
You
okay.
start
Okay, then
you start
take an
like that,
assumption.
then eventually you have your own shop.
Okay, take an
You start like
assumption.
that, then
I am the
eventually you have
dealer.
your own shop.
Okay, take an assumption. I am the supplier. You come to me and then you tell me you have audience that are going to buy things from my shop. Okay, and then let's take an example. I don't know who I can use. Maybe Mike or Daniel. Daniel reviews your blog and then he goes to your store and then he sees that this product can be got from my shop. And he does not go through your shop, or he may call you and tell you, where do I get it? And then you call me and tell me Daniel is coming to buy a phone, right? But then Daniel decides to secretly come and buy the product from me and does not tell me I went through Jen's
They
website or blog
happen.
and that's where I got. So that's what I'm
It
trying to say.
happens.
Most of the Ugandans here, because I've seen some friends who have done it and they gave up along the way. So that's a major challenge you have. That's why I'm talking about. If you can have a funnel that will address the client so you get
Mm-hmm.
the commission by force, that will be
That is the
very
best
okay.
one. Yeah,
Yes.
but you see,
So that
most
is
of
why I
us.
was
Mhm.
that's why I was borrowing the idea of getting product from Jumia and I get a supplier, I strike a deal with them to give me at a discount. So I buy the product myself at a discount, and when people make the orders on the site, I sell it to them at the retail price. That will make a good deal.
Okay. Well, oh, okay. I hope Nini. But I saw
Well, I
another
have a
guy.
lot of things. I just have a lot of things. So I think we just need to get time and settle down and see how we can go about it.
Okay, okay. Let's see if people are asking questions. Do we have anybody who wants to join us? We have, by the way, I read somewhere in an SEO group that Google has an index a lot of sites. Yes, it did that. I think it was last month or early this month. It did that. And some sites are doing so bad with SEO optimized article and AI articles are ranking, but things will revert to normal. Yeah, I also saw something like that, but I didn't concentrate sana nayo, but yeah. So let's see. AI is good in ensuring that you deliver needed content in record time. The most important thing in working with AI in content creation is ensure that you prompt it to pick a tone and personality. I totally agree. So, yeah, I agree. Whatever he has said, we nani innocent wanakujibu,
Hapana, I'm still here.
wanasema AI is good. You had asked about AI.
Well, now let me tell you something. What
Please tell me.
who is this? What Juliet Wangui was talking about is
Mm-hmm.
actually right. There is a YouTube channel that I follow. It's called
Mm-hmm.
Asia Educate by Hassan Abdul,
Mm-hmm.
and he talked about something with to do with AI generation of content. You're going to realize that most people that use the free version of ChatGPT, normally the contents are duplicated and there are keywords that always come in repeatedly. So what am I trying to say is, for you to have quality content, sometimes you need to look at your prompt command. The way you command it is the way it will give you the feedback. If you command
Mm-hmm.
it the ordinary way, it can give you an article that has already been generated elsewhere with most keywords appearing at the same time. And that is why Google has taken a step to identify that. So most people, instead of their content ranking, they're instead being banned. For example, there are people who generate images using AI. Okay. So to make it not an AI content, you can generate the image and just add a slight effect on it manually. For example, you can add maybe a watermark and that will disqualify it as an AI content. And that gives you more value to having an original content. I don't know if you're getting the idea.
Yeah, I'm
You
getting the
can have an
idea.
article and then you modify it. You just modify a few words or keywords. Or I've seen people use Spinbot. You generate an article with AI, then go to Spinbot, pin everything, and then you still have your content intact. And you can now have it on your blog or website. Then you can perform your SEO and you have everything working smoothly. And Google will not deny you. You'll have to index you and you rank at the top. So I think why she's saying AI is ranking is because people actually do that. But if you just have only AI, trust me, you're not going to rank. I've tried it. You won't. So you need to have something that is unique. And that is why
Oh,
I asked that question to Jen because I know she has done it before.
no. Listen, I am not an SEO expert. Number one, I know how to run Google ads.
Okay?
I know how to write articles. Like, you know what I do? If I get response, Aweber.
Yeah, I do. Email, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Email
I
automation.
purchase those things, and I go doing things on my own, and I write articles based on my own experience. That's how I do my work. So
Okay?
if I am doing anything with ChatGPT, it's just sprinkling. Like, it's
I understand.
like putting a
You're
sprinkle
just
of
getting
salt.
snippet.
Yeah, not the
Okay?
whole thing. But the articles on my blog, majority are AI generated, because I was just trying it to see how it can write for me an article. But the ones that I have, the other ones, I have put in so much money and so much time in them, reviewing them. Yeah.
Okay?
Now I want to do an article on Canva. Canva is an video editor tool. Canva is an animation tool, and Canva is a graphic designs tool. And I want to compare it to others. So I was introduced by Juliet Wangoi to vid.io. Now I'm going to look at it. It's Nini. Even if I'm going to write that article come May, I'm going to write it. I'm going to sell these products. I'm going to
Okay?
write something good. You remember what we did to Yunla? We ruined that program.
I can't forget. I can't forget.
We
Just a
ruined.
moment. I need to check the
Oh,
gate. Just a moment, please.
yeah.
I'm actually going to open for my parents, so I'm sorry. We
Ah.
can talk about other things. I'll get back.
So, guys, like I was saying, we were with him in Yunla with Akina Tom, and we ruined that program because of doing things shallowly, like na, like napupa. We want to make money for today. We ruined a whole program that was paying us well, a CPA program. We went ahead and ruined Yunla. We went ahead and ruined Max Bounty. We went ahead and ruined Wix. Wix doesn't accept Kenyan affiliates and Ugandans. It doesn't. Hmm? I learned that lesson the hard way. That's why I don't show people how I get my offers, how I get approved. I don't. And I will only show mtu mwenye akona traffic ya 30,000 na traffic yake watu wanakaa for over 1 minute on the website. Bounce rate yake iko low. That is the only time nitaonyesha mtu kupata hizo offers zenye napatanga za CPA on CJ. I will show you na sitakulipisha. We ruined something amazing. Kwanza Wix. So guys, I can see we are 7. Anybody else with a question? Anybody else with a question? Anybody else with a question? Let me see the private messages. I think it's wise you encourage guys to make use of StreamYard. I think they ain't sure about it. Yeah, they. Guys, can you see? Tom, come over here. We have a conversation. Let me add the link in the group so that let me add the link in the group. Somebody shared their blog. Let's look at their blog. Here we have Dimes. Here we have Dimes Creatives. Here we have it. Wow, they have a pop-up. Innocent, we have a blog here tumetumiwa ya huyu. Remember William? William told us. William alituambia yake ni ya kuprint. Ni ya kubrand, sorry. You think it, we print it? Your microphone is muted. Why? Okanya Innocent, your microphone is muted. Your microphone is muted, Okanya Innocent. So, William, I have a branding website. I have started blogging about branding techniques. You think it, we print it. Acha tuone kwa shop yake. This is nice. If it's a DIY, it's a very nice website. So when you're promoting this product, you just share this link. Okay? When you're selling products online, let's say you tell somebody, yeah, you can order on our website. You don't tell them, hey, go and order on our website. Go and order on our website. Yes, I have seen it. I have seen it. Thank you. Yes, you can order on our website. Here is the link. You usually give this link. If somebody wants a product, you give them the link. You see, you give them the specific link. You always give them the product link. You don't tell them to go to the website to search for the product, so that it will shorten the customer journey, the order and everything. Okay. When I was selling products, when I was selling vitamin C, let me tell you something very shocking. I made more sales when I didn't have the live chat. Like, I would get more orders without a live chat. But when I put the live chat, people would come and order on WhatsApp. And I used to get overwhelmed. But then I remove it, people make more orders on the website. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. I'm saying when I had a live chat, instead of people going to order kwa checkout, like the way I did with Denry, after I saw the WhatsApp, I clicked on the WhatsApp and went to buy through WhatsApp and started talking with them there. And I told them, hey, I just want to buy the Denry. Send me till number. Like, yeah. But when I removed the chat, the sales would increase. The orders would increase on the website. So I highly recommend you test and see. Sometimes you can leave the chat on, sometimes you can close it and see how it works. Okay? But I would still get orders on the WhatsApp chat. Yeah. You do what brings you more sales and less work. More sales, less work. Wengine wanataka kupigia simu juu ya vitamin C. Okanya Innocent, please unmute your microphone.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I don't know where I stopped. I'm sorry.
You stopped where you were explaining to us this
No,
whole
you were the
thing.
one explaining about Yunla something.
Yeah, I was talking about how we ruined Yunla by cheating, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, and you know, we have been removed in so many affiliate programs. I don't know if Max Bounty still accepts Kenyans.
Actually, talking about Yunla and Max Bounty, I had challenges. Though I missed out in the earnings simply because I didn't have some access to some of the payment methods, like PayPal. PayPal is banned in Uganda. You can't receive money. But I actually literally missed. I made some calculations. The money you were making, I was actually supposed to make, I think, half of it. But then, due to some of those challenges, like PayPal being banned, I didn't have a Visa card, I didn't have a bank account. Just because I was a student, I didn't have a national ID, and I was just looking at opportunities passing by. But I'm just
How old
thankful
were
that
you?
I got the I was at campus. I was actually 24 years.
You're 24.
That was in my year two. Yeah, I was in my year two. What? Why are you
Wow.
surprised?
You're very young.
Yeah, but we have no choice. We
You
have to
have a
learn these
whole life
things.
ahead of you. Hmm?
Anyway, so those are the challenges that we are facing. Even right now, you're talking about blogs and website, and I'm seeing someone talking about plugins on a blog, and I'm like, what? Do you have an idea or what? I don't know. I don't want to comment about him because people learn. And all the only thing I can tell you, is plugins, when it comes to website designs, plugins are just an extension to what you want to add. For example, I can say if you're building a blog site and you want to incorporate an e-commerce store in it or WooCommerce, whatever it is, you might need plugins that can help you. Like I heard you talking about a live bot.
Mm-hmm.
That's where
I
plugins
think
can
so.
come in.
Can you
Yeah,
see
we
this
have
blog
plugins
here?
for live bots. Yeah, I
Can you
can
see
see
this
it.
website? Yeah, like they are using WordPress if I'm not wrong. So yeah,
Ex-
let's look at their blog.
exactly. Now,
Yeah,
looking
but
at this blog in okay, like for example, this is a website, okay?
mm-hmm.
But what
Yeah,
they are showing us on screen is a blog post or a blog section that has
yes,
articles in it, okay? So we
but
call them blog posts. Each of them is a post, but the
yes,
general thing is a website. We have other. Okay, maybe to make it simpler, a website has different menus and pages. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Now, when we
Yeah,
talk about pages, we are talking about the privacy, terms and conditions, homepage, uh, menu, whatever, contact us. Those are pages. Okay.
yes, yeah,
Then a blog itself is a page in a
yeah,
website. Okay. A
yeah,
blog itself is a page. But now, when you're talking about a blogger, that's where you're having posts about. Maybe if you want to talk about a website, that's when you talk about
mm-hmm.
it in the blog post. Or if you want to post about something, you go in into the blog post section and you post whatever you want to blog. Okay. So
Yes,
inside your website, you can have an e-commerce in it. You can
mm-hmm.
have, can I say,
A learning
a landing
management.
page,
Yes, a learning
learning
management.
management. You
Yeah,
can also have a section where you can add in something like directing people to your courses.
yeah,
Okay.
which is a learning
So,
management system.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's where plugins come in.
Exactly.
You have a plugin for learning management, you have a plugin for WooCommerce, we have a plugin for a specific brand
Print
or
on
a
demand.
specific kind of. Exactly. That's where we use plugins when it comes to
Yeah,
the website.
be- because you
So,
see this
the,
gentleman, this man called William. William has a printing shop, and he's
okay.
likely to do print on demand. Someone says, "Hey, I want I want the logo of my company on my pens, on my notebook, on my mug." But he is like, "I'm only going to print when there is demand for that product." So for him, if somebody clicks shop now and they want a t-shirt printed, it should he should give people the option of uploading the logo. For instance, you see here this gift set.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the end of the year and the daily learners want to gift this set to its employees and put the logo here. I would love to come here and upload my logo. I wouldn't want to start ordering on WhatsApp. I would want to kuona pahali naweza upload logo, pahali naweza upload chenye nataka kunini, and there is that plugin in WordPress that does that has that functionality.
So that's where we call in the plugin. You need to know what particular plugin does that.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's where plugins come in. I think that's what we are trying to mean. But
Mm-hmm.
then also just for clarity, when you talk
Mm-hmm.
about print on demand, the
Yes.
way I understand it, print
Yes.
on demand is not something that whereby what you're seeing has been designed fully. No. Print on demand means, for example, you can have a design of your own or a brand of your own. For example, let's say a brand of a cat with some words on top. Okay. Now, once you have that design, whatever item you need, whether it's a cloth, a book, or what, you don't need to design that whole book afresh. You don't need to design the whole chart afresh. The only thing is you are attaching that design that you're talking about or that you want to print into the item you need. And then when a client makes an order, the company that produces the book or that prints those items is the one that does the shipping, according to my ideology. But now, when it comes to Kenya or Uganda, for example, if I don't know who posted that, it's called who?
He's called
Uh,
William.
well, yeah. So if it is William and he's talking about his blog being about branding, that means there are two things involved. Either he's going to produce those items, he's going to print and deliver all those items, or he is having the designs that he's going to supply to maybe people who do print the shirts and the books, whatever. So he
Mm-hmm.
just puts the designs in there, and when a client makes an order, the link goes straight to the suppliers or the manufacturers who are going to print that and deliver it to them. So equally, William can do both. So I don't know where exactly he lies, but it's a good idea, and I see Jen is interested because she knows where the market is.
Yes, and
So print on
but
demand is a very good thing.
yeah, because you see, print on demand is printing technology and business process in which book copies are printed until the copy receives an order. Print on demand started with books.
Yeah, actually, one of the places where you can get print on demand is you can look at Printify, you can look at ST. Uh,
Even
well,
Amazon
I think
has print on demand.
exactly,
Even
even
Amazon
Amazon.
does.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen some of the YouTube content creators. When you look down into their pages, they have items that are having their logos and their designs. They say a
Yes.
shirt costs maybe 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Okay, those people don't produce those items, but the design you've seen in that item was designed by them. Okay,
Yeah.
so once
But
that
the
is
concept
done,
of
they
uh-huh.
only just attach the design to whatever item they need. Then they upload it to Printify because they know Printify is going to do the remaining task of the job of printing the actual product. So
But
when a
innocent.
client goes into Printify and looks through the store of that person and he likes a shirt, we'll make that order, and then Printify will print that shirt and deliver it to that person. Whereas you who designed it, you only get a commission.
But
Pardon?
innocent, look at the definition of print on demand.
I didn't hear you.
Look at the definition of print on demand. Hello? Hello? Umepotea? You should put your face back. I think print on demand is you print until you get an order. Like when William, somebody makes an order on their website, that is the only time they print. They print on demand. Oh, Innocent has gone. Guys, do you have a question? Anybody with a question regarding how to run an online business? I will appreciate if you ask me a question. It's been 2 hours, 30 minutes long. And what I can say about this blog post, is you have done a great job on this website. You have done a great job on this website. Now, I do not get to see articles on your blog. The blog page is here, but when I look at your articles, I should be seeing your articles here. They're the ones that should be starting here. They're the ones that should be starting here. But when I scroll down, you see, like when you come to the daily learners and you go to the blog section, you see the blog page, you can see its blogs. And then when you read, it takes you to articles. In your case, if I click 3D signage, it takes me to the category, William, it takes me to the category of buying 3D signs. I am confused. William, can you come up here and explain to us what is happening? Because we should be taken directly to your blog post. Innocent, what's your take on this one? It should be taking us on his blog post. Innocent, we can't hear you. He's gone. So, William, we need to see your articles. We can't see your articles. We would love to know how you're going to do the 3D signage. And then in the inside your article, you recommend your service. You tell people to buy your service. Inside this article, you tell people to buy the service. Inside this article, I'm not getting this blog. And is it mobile optimized to start with? Let's see. It's not bad, it's good, it's mobile optimized. And why is this information up here? We should just come and see blog posts. No, this should not be here. This should be on the About Us page. Anyway, you will learn slowly. You will learn pole. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining the training. So he's asking, William is asking, kindly let me know which plugin is it I would like to add to it that someone can upload their logo. When you use Astra theme, are you using Astra theme? When you use Astra themes, there is that theme, there is that template for print on demand. That template usually has that feature for uploading. It has that feature. I'm not remembering the plugin, but I know it exists. So it will come with that feature. So you can look for print on demand plugin. No, you use that theme. Use that theme called Astra theme. It has that print on demand template, and that template comes with everything mpaka ya kuweza kuupload. Okay? Iko nayo. Please check it out. You know, I don't do e-commerce website that much. I'll not be helpful, but that's what I can say you do. That's what I would recommend you to do. Sawa. So guys, it's been an honor. It's amazing. Thank you so much for showing up. Have a good night and take care.